welcome back to Redbanditracing. In this video, we have the Typhon. As you see, we finally got new tires. These are the dBoots. And what we've been told is they're going to be a little bit slick until we warm them up, so that's exactly what we're about to do. We are hoping out here on the street we can get some good stability, we actually get traction this time, because if you guys saw the last video with the Losi, I'm still on 75% power, because if I go full power, I spin out every single time. So hopefully these tires can give me a little bit more traction, compete the Losi a little bit better, and see how it handles. If it handles good today, we are going to try to hit 70 miles an hour on the street, because we finally have tires that can do it.
Okay, now we got to mention one more thing. You replaced a lot of parts today.
Yes. So chassis was bent again, slightly, but still bent. And this little plate was actually bent, and we had to hammer it. As you can see the hammer rings. We had to hammer it back into place. And another thing I didn't even mention at all, I haven't said it yet, this part is broken, but I band-aided it together. The plastic on this part right here is actually completely carved out, and you can move the screw around in there. But I got a bigger lock nut because the old lock nut was a lot smaller and actually went through the plastic. It ripped out the plastic on the way up. So I threw on a bigger one, and it actually worked really good. It doesn't rub or anything. But since I put on the bigger lock nut, I had the body was already cracked, so I kind of just finished it off.
We have shock tubes on the way.
Yes.
We already have new shock collars, shock rods, seals. We're gonna have to order that upper brace, the cross brace. We'll order a new arm.
The crossbar is bent.
Definitely bent.
With the old tires, the wheel hex is actually exposed, and it actually got shredded.
It's kind of like this.
Yeah, I mean, except for this has a little bit of an indent.
There's nothing on the other one. So you hit a curb and
probably just rubbed up against a curb.
Yeah. So he'll probably order maybe some red lock nuts.
Yeah.
Not lock nuts, wheel nuts.
We do have some right now, right?
No, those are for the Traxxas ones. And remember, they didn't, for some reason they're spline different.
Oh yeah.
So we'll get some red ones. They'll look cool.
This entire day was fixing up the Typhon for the second time. Already 2 chassis down.
All right, so I wanted to show you guys the BT2000. I did install it on the previous video when I was servicing the diffs. So if you want to check that out, check it out, but it's really simple to put in. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on just to show you guys. Turn the remote on. That's gonna blink. Turn the car on.
Losi sounds weak.
Weak?
Typhon sounds strong.
All right, so it's on. Now this light will blink slowly. Now to connect it, all you guys gotta do, because I had to actually look this up, you gotta hit the little Bluetooth button right there, and your car will pop up right there. If it doesn't, take a little pin and press down the bind button. This will start blinking quickly. Then you'll be able to find it, bind it. It's gonna ask you to go ahead and pull your settings from transmitter or to transmitter. Make sure you select from, that way it brings the current settings from your transmitter and it doesn't reset anything. I went ahead and checked this out a little bit. I mean, this is just basic stuff in here. I mean, here's your dashboard. There's really not a whole lot in here. I mean, you can change a lot of the settings, the steering, the throttle, all that. It's kind of, it's cool. You can, where is it? Where's the actual dashboard? That's the setup. You can go through the setup right here, set all that up if you want. And the actual telemetry, there's a way where you can go in here and you can change the view. So you can actually see like a tachometer. Anyways, we're not gonna be using this. This is just like the COWRC Link app. I'm not gonna put this on my phone and on the remote and just drive around staring at my speed. So it's cool if that's what you guys want to do, but we're not going to use it.
I think we might need to do a Traxxas app versus Spectrum app video. See which one's more accurate. Because you know the Traxxas app is not accurate at all.
Oh, it's not. It's not. It's off by like sometimes 10, 15 miles an hour. I mean, at one time I was going by and I stopped and it said I was still going 25 and it was changing the RPM. That thing is not accurate. But let's check the settings on this real quick before we go out. Punch. It's automatically set to 7. Initial throttle is 2%, drive frequency 12K, drag brake, max brake, I put it to 75% because the braking is really bad out of the box. But when you go onto a track, you're going to want to put that down because you don't want to be braking a whole lot. See here, turbo timing is 0. Now, if I really wanted to get a little bit more oomph on the straightaway, I can up that a little bit. We can mess with that. Let's see if we can edit that. Let's go ahead and edit that. Let's go to 4 degrees, see what that does. Let's go ahead and save it. saved. So let's get out there with the Typhon, see what it can do.
We are still on 75% throttle. I kind of like the white lettering, how it looks. It's actually not, that's a little slick.
It's controllable though.
I mean, a little burn, half throttle. Yeah.
So I think right now you should just make some laps.
Yeah.
Get the tires warmed up.
Well, there goes our GoPro.
Then you gotta be careful over here is what I was doing in the last video we did. You gotta be really careful going around these corners so you don't hit the curb.
Yeah.
So I usually take them slow, wide, and just throttle through them. Making me nervous. This car's been through a lot, guys, in the last month.
So a little slick.
Now, the more you run it, the more you spin the tires, the warmer it's gonna get, and it's gonna start sticking.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna take a couple more laps, warm up the tires before I bring out the Losi. Man, that's so squirrely.
Whoa, what was that?
You hit a twig. Ooh. Hold on, guys, what was that? You know, since those tires don't have any flex,
Yeah.
this is gonna throw you off. I think we need to walk around and remove the twigs. This all came from the rain and the wind that we've had the last
This
couple of days.
car has virtually zero suspension now.
Yeah, anything that this thing hits, it's flying. So I'm gonna walk around real quick and we're gonna go get the Losi ready.
Oh my God.
The damage never ends.
All right, guys, I want you guys to guess what it is. Give you guys a few seconds.
Now, I honestly think that this was already damaged because remember, we already said it was bent.
It was very bent.
We already said it was bent, so that was just a stress fracture. And when you hit that curb, that ended it.
That's fine.
Yeah, the pin looks fine, but it's gonna need a bulkhead, as you guys can see where that screws in
You're
for that
flipping off the
crossbar.
viewers.
Peace. We're gonna have to look up some parts. We're still waiting for a few things, but we're gonna be going out of town. We want this thing to come with us, so we're gonna have to locate some parts. I think the tires were okay, but it's the
Tires are very slick. There are some turns where I would start my turn, but I'm still drifting outwards, and I have to overturn to get myself back in.
Yeah, I don't know how the infraction uses these tires. These are really slick.
These tires come stock on the infraction and the felony. The only difference is infraction felony uses bigger tires in the back.
That's true. That's true. If you're going to run the Typhon, you got to run the front infraction tires, front and rear on the Typhon. Otherwise, they're too wide.
I almost think that bigger tires on the back of the Typhon might do better. All right, so we just got the front end fixed, the crossbars fixed, the bumper, the bulkhead, and we also got this back plate fixed on the outside. Everything else was fortunately fine. This bottom arm that I thought was broken actually wasn't, so that's good. No bent axles and hinge pins were good. The shock does need to be repaired. As you see, we cannot adjust it anymore, and the retainer itself is actually chipped. We do have the replacements ready to go, so we'll get that fixed up. All right, so that'd be it for today's video. If you guys haven't heard already, we do have a Patreon, so go to the link in the description and subscribe if you want to help support the channel. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.